Olivia. I go by Liv. This is my very first YouTube video, and I'm gonna start it off with beauty things that I bought during this quarantine. So I bought a lot of other things as well, but I wanted to kind of just do the beauty stuff because that's the majority of the things that I bought is beauty, as well as I want my channel to be focused more on beauty. The first thing that I got is actually a device, and it is the Kenzzi IPL, the handset. This is laser hair removal at home. So I got this a couple weeks ago. I've done 2 treatments so far. It looks like this when it's out of the package, and you have to plug it in, which I'm not going to demonstrate it in this video, just because I just got it and I want to make sure that it actually works before I promote it anymore. But yeah, it's just like you plug it in, turn it on the back, and then you just press this big button on the front when it's hot with your skin, and it'll give you a little laser. Doesn't hurt super bad, but sometimes it hurts more after, as your skin is kind of realizing what you just did to it. So that is my first thing I bought during this quarantine. I also have my notes so I can refer back to all of the things that I bought. So starting in with makeup, I first bought this Makeup Forever, the Matte Velvet Skin Powder Foundation. I got the shade Y415, and I actually matched it online, and it wasn't horrible. I think I did a pretty good job for matching foundation online, which I don't usually do. I like to go in store and swatch and play and see undertones, but we're not allowed. Everything's closed, so we're all shopping from home. I just dropped the applicator. But it comes with this little square applicator. One side feels more like velvety, and that's the white side. And then this side here is just black. Just feels like foam, but the black side is supposed to give you full coverage, and then the white side is meant to give you like less coverage. I tried the white side, and I mean, I think it was less coverage, so I decided just to continue with the black side. And I just, first I do like my concealer, and actually set my concealer, and then I do this on top with the black side, and you just wipe it in and swipe it everywhere. It's super smooth. It's not super finely milled, and I don't use a lot of powder foundations. I mean, it's not as smooth as like a translucent powder, but it's been pretty good. It's creamy, it blends well. It does give me surprisingly like pretty good coverage. I have started to become oily again. After I took Accutane, I had super dry skin with Accutane, and then I've been off of that for about a year now, and my skin is oily again. And I mean, even sitting here now, I could probably blot, and I just put my makeup on for the day. So I actually have this foundation on today, and I'm looking in the viewfinder. I think it looks okay. I still prefer liquid foundation, I believe, but it was nice to try this, and I probably will be using it for the remainder of the spring and summer. Okay, next up, I actually bought 2 palettes from the brand Essence. I got the Pure Nude Sunlighter palette. They did have a Pure Nude highlighter palette. This stems from their little compacts that it was just the highlighter and then the sunlighter, just the one shade. I have both, but my skin is medium to tan, so I prefer the sunlighter. This is called shade 10 Sunlighter Reload. It just says 4 highlighter shades with incredible payoff and an amazingly smooth texture. Adds a beautiful luminescence to cheeks, temples, and brow bone for a gorgeous glow. So this is what it looks like. Super pretty. It has like more light champagne, like a peachier, a more bronzy color, and then golden. My main thing with this is I tried it a couple of times. It's not as smooth and like your skin but better as the just sunlighter in the compact. So actually this bronzy shade right here on the bottom, it actually has pretty like chunky glitter looking in, like pigment in it. It's super pretty to look at, but I don't like glittery highlights on my cheeks. So I will swatch these. They don't swatch the best, but again, you can see they're super pretty, especially when you blend them all over the cheeks, not just like with a super small brush, but something a little bit fluffier and really blend it into the cheek. That's what I think looks the best. It looks the most natural. I used to be into like the super beaming highlights, like super pop on the cheeks, but now I'm really into things that just make you glow from within. They can still be kind of intense, but not super glittery or sparkly. I just am not into those anymore. Well, at the moment. Another Essence palette that I got is the Sun Club Matte Bronzing Powder Palette. It looks like this. And this is shade 10 as well. They both say 10. This is called Better Than Vacation Tan. These 4 matte bronzing shades give the skin a healthy tanned complexion. Each shade can be used alone or layered to create your kissed by the sun glow. So this is what it looks like. There's 4 shades from light to dark, and they're matte. And they actually are pretty nice. Like, I was kind of iffy with these because my favorite bronzer is the Hoola Caramel, or Caramel, however you say it, because it's like a yellow toned bronzer, and I think it just looks the most natural on my like medium to tan skin. But I have been using these, and I have used 2 of the medium shades, so the ones here, and I kind of mix them together, and they've been pretty good. I've also been using them like in my crease if I just want something simple, blend it into the crease of my eye for eyeshadow looks, and I'm not mad at them. Like, they're pretty good. I'll swatch just a couple. Well, maybe swatch off or why did I swatch that so awkwardly? They swatch pretty good. They blend out really nice. I don't notice any skipping or patching. Pretty good pigment, and I'm actually pretty happy with this. They were both of the Essence palettes were like $9.99. I actually got them on Ulta.com when it was buy one get one 50% off for Essence, and so I got a little bit of a deal, and I really like them. Essence is a super affordable brand. Ulta is where I get it. I don't know where else you could get it, but they have really good products for being so inexpensive, and I really like them. Keep it moving. Okay, next, I'll just show this quick. So I have been watching, I don't even remember who mentioned this highlighter on YouTube, but I was looking through Ulta, the sale part of the website, things that were on sale, and this Lorac highlighter popped up. I don't even remember like how much I paid for it, but it was on sale, which is why I got it. It's called Gilded Lily. It's their Light Source Mega Beam Highlighter. It's actually the highlighter that I have on today. I don't know that you'll be able to see it, but it just gives that natural glow that I was just talking about that I'm really liking right now. I'll swatch it for you. It's super smooth. You can build this up and get like super intense glow, but again, I just use kind of like a fluffier highlighter brush on my cheekbones, and I really just blend it, like buff it into the skin, and that's what gives it the most natural look, and it's not glittery or shimmery, and I really like it. I'm super excited about this. Like just a champagne gold, but it almost has like a rose gold undertone to it, and it's really pretty, and I don't have anything like it, so I'm super excited that this was on sale and that I picked it up. So next, I bought a couple things from Ofra. So I was watching Kelly Strack here on YouTube do a video that was like, I don't remember what it was called. In it, she was using Ofra products, and they were the newer Ofra products, and then like at the beginning of the video she was like, I have a 40% off code that's only going to be for, I can't remember if she said 24 or 48 hours. I paused that video so fast, went to Ofra's site because there's been a few things I've been wanting to try from them. I had my eye on this Pro palette. It looks just like this, and it is the Pro Blush palette. And it is beautiful, like so pretty. There's a blush for everybody. Super light peachy ones, dark pink, mauve purple, some ones that are like, you know, super tan. I love it so much. So originally this palette was like $99, and I had been looking at it in the past, and I'm like, I'm not spending $99 on that. I know I've heard Ofra blushes and just their powders in general are super good, but I'm like, I'm not paying 99 bucks for that. So when I heard that she had the 40% off, I went on there and I looked, and it was actually on sale for like 79 bucks, and then I got 40% off of it on top of that with her little coupon code. So I was so excited that I got to pick this up. These blushes are so pretty. I actually have a couple of them mixed. I have on this one right here, Winter Rose Glow. It has a little bit of a shimmer in it, like a sheen. Well, maybe when I swatch it, I don't think you can actually see a sheen in it. It's supposed to be like a glowy one. In the pan, it looks like it has some gold shimmer through it, but it doesn't really pick up on the skin, which is nice. I like more of a matte blush anyway, but I just wanted to use that color. And then I have this one on as well, and it's called Rendezvous. It's either Rendezvous or Format. It has like the names on the back, but it's like backwards, I think. Either way, these are super creamy, super blendable, super pigmented, so you have to be kind of careful, but I like that sometimes because I can just like dip my brush in a little bit, tap off the excess, and then really blend it. And I love a lot of blush. I got chubby cheeks and I would like to show them off, so I really have been loving this. It's so nice. I also got the Ofra Glow Up palette, and it says on the back, a highlight for every mood, occasion, and makeup of the day. This has Beverly Hills, Star Island, Blissful, and Rodeo Drive. This big one is Beverly Hills, and then right across from it is the Star Island. This is Blissful, and then this is Rodeo Drive. Ofra's highlights are, but just, I try to say beaming, blinding, both, not gleaming. I'm tripping. Anyways, they're very intense, and I'm blinding you with this mirror. I apologize. Let me swatch some of them. They're not even swatching good. What's on the skin though? I'm telling you, you're gonna be able to see you from Mars. So again, I like something more natural right now. So I just take them and blend them into the skin. Actually, those Essence highlighters look a little bit more beaming when swatched, but on the cheeks, this is intense, like so intense. But I'm so glad that I got this. Again, I got it for 40% off as well. I don't remember how much it was like before, but I'm so excited. This is my first of the Ofra highlights, and I wanted a palette that had Rodeo Drive and Blissful because Rodeo Drive is more golden, and then the Blissful is more like pinky. This one's a little too light for me. I think on my cheeks, maybe in the winter I could use it, or just as an eyeshadow. And I actually haven't even put that on the face yet, but I'm super excited. I love it. All right, up next I have a couple of Morphe products. It was actually MorphexJaclyn Hill. So back in the day, I don't know if it was like, what, 3 years ago, she came out with the Jaclyn Hill, the original palette, and I loved it. I wore that palette every single day. Mine looks a mess. But I was so excited to hear that she came out with volume 2 palette with Morphe. And it is so pretty, like so pretty. I actually clearly have not even touched some of them. I tend to go for more neutral looks like what I have here, but I actually have been messing with like the G Money shade or some of these like pinky browns or like orangey browns, and then of course these like neutral shimmers over here. She has this new formula, and I don't remember what it's called, but it's more of like a glittery top coat. That's actually what I have on today. I don't know if you'll be able to see because I have such hooded eyelids, but the one I have on my lid is called Ride or Diamonds, and it's like super like glittery. Oh, there you go, you can kind of see it like that. It's almost like a glittery top coat, so I just like put it on with my finger just like this and like pressed it into my lid. So there's not a lot of like color underneath it. It's super sparkly and it's super pretty. I love Jaclyn. I've been watching her for years. I think she's super sweet, super genuine, and I love Morphe. And I love these shadows. So I can't wait to start playing with some of these like super bright ones in the middle, and then the purple pink looks when I'm feeling a little bit more scandalous in the summertime. Speaking of Jaclyn, if I can reach them, I finally got her brush sets with Morphe. Because Morphe was having a sale online. So I got the complexion set. Comes with 5 brushes, I believe. This big one's dirty because I've been loving it for bronzer. I don't usually use a brush to put my foundation on. I use like a beauty sponge or the Tati Blendiful. A really nice kabuki brush, like a setting brush, highlight brush, and I love this bronzer brush. I don't know if you could probably use it for anything, but I use it for bronzer. This was like the brush I was super excited for. So I've been loving these. And then I also got the eye set. Let me see if I can count. 8 brushes. And these are dirty. I used these on my eyes today, but I'm so happy with these. I love the packaging, the white with the silver. And again, I love Jaclyn. I was super excited to get these, especially at a discounted price. Okay, I have one more like makeup-ish item. This is the Cinema Secrets makeup brush cleaner, quick drying, rinse-free formula. So I've been hearing a lot about this. A lot of people who freelance like use this in their kits because you dip your brush in it, rub it on a towel, it gets clean and it's dry like right on the spot. And it is 99.99% bacteria free. So the little kit that I got, it came with this little tin that you can just pour it in, dip your brush in, and clean it like that. It smells so strong while it's wet, but when it's dry, flowery, floral, let me see, maybe a hint of vanilla when it's dry, but when it is wet, it smells like straight up paint thinner. So I don't know how good it is to be putting on your face like after your brush is clean and dry with it, but it's like so nice excuse me, if you are using like an eye brush and you need that brush for a different color, just to dip it in there, clean your brush, and it's dry, clean and dry in 2 seconds. I've been loving this, but it should not take the place of cleaning your brushes with soap, water, and letting them dry. I'm saying that like that so I can remind myself, so I clean my brushes with soap and water and let them dry. I think that is it for makeup. We're gonna jump into, I have one skincare item that I bought again. I used to use it in the past. It is by Pure, and it is their Dirty Girl Detoxifying Mud Mask with Pascalite, whatever, clay. Really good mask. I love this. It's a mud mask. It's like a thick, it's like a brown color. It smells like minty, but this has, let's see, bentonite, unclogs pores, eliminates impurities, cucumber extract to soothe and calm the skin's appearance, salicylic acid gently exfoliates and renews. So I used to use this back in the day and I forgot about it and I really love it. I was looking for another like a mud mask that wasn't like super expensive, so I bought this again and I've really been loving it. It dries like so hard that it like pulls your eyes down and I mean you look insane when you have this on. It's kind of hard to like rinse off. You have to like keep rubbing. I should just use like a washcloth, like a warm wet washcloth to get it off, but I just keep like rubbing it to try to get it all off of my face. Takes a little bit, but you leave it on for like 5 to 20 minutes and your skin feels like super smooth. Your pores seem to be unclogged. It's really nice. I've really been liking this again. Alright, next I have a couple nail polishes by Essie. I have so much nail polish that it is literally insane. I buy nail polish almost every time I go to the store and it's a problem. I need to stop. I do my own dip powder at home with the red carpet system, but I don't buy the colored powder. I just buy like a clear or like a sheer nude type powder, and then I use my nail polish to paint on top. So I don't waste money on buying colored powder for the dip system. So I've been loving these two colors. I actually have this one on my nails right now. This one is called Feeling Wellies. It's like a yellow, but it's like a red tone yellow. So it's almost like a super light peachy orange, and I love it so much. This is like gonna be my favorite shade this summer. I also love blue nails in the summertime. I probably have a color just like this, but I saw this and I ordered it because I have no sense. This one is called Bustling Bazaar. I actually haven't used this one yet, but I love blue nail polish in the summer on my toes. I actually have some on right now, but it's looking real crusty. So maybe next time we'll actually use this so we can see how pretty it is, but I just love blue nail polish. Essie's great nail polish. Okay, so last, I have a little bit of hair care. I have been trying this brand called Curlsmith. A little backstory. I used Diva Curl for a few years actually, and I swore by it based on people's recommendations. I just thought it was like the best thing for your hair. Well, now we know there's a lawsuit and a lot of people are having issues. So now, after watching other YouTubers, you know, hair bloggers or vloggers or whatever on YouTube, the people that I watched before that were using Diva Curl, now I am, you know, watching them about how they stopped using Diva Curl and what it did to their hair. People's hair's falling out, it's thin, the curl pattern is absolutely changing. It's like they don't know the hair that's growing out of their head now. So watching those videos and still using Diva Curl, I see exactly what they're talking about. Like my hair, it's doing so much better now, I think because of these products, but it's like it was breaking just as fast as it was growing. So my hair has been this same length for like 3 years, and all I do is trim it. I don't get like massive haircuts. So now I know that Diva Curl was like super bad for my hair. I'm so glad that there's this lawsuit, and it's so unfortunate that all of this has happened to these people's hair. Like I'm super mad that it happened to my hair, but I can't imagine if my hair was like blatantly falling out. So I have discontinued all use of Diva Curl and I've switched completely to Curlsmith. First, I started to use their styling products. This is the Hold Me Softly Style Balm. This is styling cream for curly and wavy hair, but this has a soft hold. So I actually bought this. My little sister has like a more loose curl pattern than I do, so she really likes this one. I love this in-shower style fixer. This is styling gel for curly and wavy hair. It has a strong hold, high definition, and anti-frizz. These products are organic, vegan, cruelty-free. They don't have sulfates, parabens, silicones, mineral oils, phthalates, or DEA. So this is like super good stuff. All natural for your hair. I'm like super pleased with this. I get super definition. This is like day 3 hair. And I like big hair, so I pick it out. But I mean, it's super defined, like soft, moisturized. I'm so happy with this stuff. So that 2 items were repurchases, but this system here, this is the Scalp recipe system. So now I'm realizing that to have really beautiful, long, healthy hair, it comes from your scalp. So I bought this little system here. It's 3 steps. First, this is the Super Slip Prebiotic Primer. This is Microbiome Balance. A Microbiome Balance stimulant. This protects and detangles your hair. So you get your hair wet, you put this in it, and you finger detangle. In the shower, this has balanced prebiotics, rice water, dragon fruit juice, organic ginger root. I'm not sure what all this does. But it says it creates a perfect environment for hair follicles. So this is step 1. You put it in your hair while it's wet, you finger detangle, and you leave it in. You do not rinse it out. And then you go in with the Wash and Scrub Detox Probiotic. This exfoliates and clarifies the hair. It's not like a super noticeable scrub, because the particles are actually small to get into the scalp. It has probiotic cultures, apple cider vinegar, eco-friendly scrub. I don't know, there's some stuff on there I can't really pronounce, but it's all natural, like different fruit juices and extract. So then you scrub your scalp with this. And so then you rinse that all out, and then you use the postbiotic calming conditioner. This refreshes, soothes, and hydrates. So this has peppermint oil and tea tree leaves and thyme oil and lavender. So this is like very cooling on your scalp, and it feels amazing. I love it so much. I've only used it once because I don't want to clarify my hair every time I wash it. I wash my hair about once a week, but I've used it once and I absolutely love it. I will probably continue to buy this and use it. I'm just super pleased with all of the Curlsmith line. It makes me feel like I'm being good to my hair, good to my scalp, and finally my hair will grow, because like I said, it's been the same length for a few years now. and I'm over it. Alright guys, that's it. That was my very first video, my quarantine beauty haul with like some mini reviews. Thank you so much for watching. I have been wanting to start a YouTube channel for so long. I've been watching so many people on YouTube for so long. So my family has urged me to do it. They've pretty much harassed me, like, Liv, you have to do this because of the amount of products that I test and review, not the amount of products that I have. So thank you so much for watching. I'm looking at my viewfinder, make sure I'm in focus while I'm thanking you. Subscribe, like this video, let me know what you want to see. I'm open to anything. I can do hair, makeup, whatever. But I'm so excited, and thank you so much for watching.